ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು StudyIQ. I'm Shruti and this is the video on Karnataka State Current Affairs, first week of July month 2020. StudyIQ is selling pendrive courses on various government exams. There is a pendrive course on Karnataka State Public Service Commission. For more details, log on to the official website of StudyIQ. Okay, let's begin with this question. India's first no permission, no takeoff compliant drone flight on A200 remotely piloted aircraft system RPAS has been completed successfully in options are Mangaluru, Bengaluru, Tumkuru, Mysuru. Right answer to this question is option C, Tumkuru. Remotely piloted aircraft system RPAS. See here, aircraft is drone. Remotely piloted means drone is controlled from distant location. Here is that news. First I'll read out this. India's first no permission, no takeoff NPNT compliant drone flight on A200 remotely piloted aircraft system RPAS has been completed successfully by Quidditch Innovation Labs and Asteria Aerospace in the green zone identified by Directorate General of Civil Aviation DGCA near Tumkuru in Karnataka. This will go a long way in opening up the skies for drones. Let us understand from basics like civilian use of drones in our country are regulated by which authority and what is the government policy on usage of drones. Please remember, drones are also known as unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs. See, armed forces and police force can use drones, but civilians must get permission. Until very recently, use of these drones or civil unmanned aerial vehicles had been highly regulated in India by Ministry of Civil Aviation and Directorate General of Civil Aviation or DGCA. This DGCA is a statutory body formed under Aircraft Amendment Bill 2020. This DGCA investigates aviation accidents and incidents. DGCA had issued a blanket ban on civilian use of drones in 2014. Okay, primary reason behind the ban was India government was worried about the drones being used in potential terrorist attacks. Hence, government put a ban on its use by civilians. DGCA had put a blanket ban on any kind of drone operations by private players in 2014. And this had limited the growth of drone industry in India. See, drones offer significant advantages. Like drones are used in industries. Drones are used for security and surveillance purpose. Drones are also used in logistics and aerial cinematography. These are the advantages of drones. In the view of this, our Ministry of Civil Aviation and DGCA released a new policy on use of drones. New comprehensive policy on use of these drones. And this new policy came into effect on 1st December 2018. Okay, you need permission to fly them from required authorities. Firstly, if you own a drone, you need to register it with DGCA, Directorate General of Civil Aviation. Under the new policy, government laid down manufacturing standards for drones. See, only drones which comply to stringent manufacturing standards laid down by the government could be used under this new policy. Drones also had to be compliant with the newly formulated NPNT architecture, that is, no permission, no takeoff. NPNT means if the drone does not have permission to fly, it will not be allowed to take off under the policy of this NPNT, no permission, no takeoff. Permission is taken in digital format using digital certification keys. I hope now you people understood what NPNT policy is. Unique identification number and unmanned aircraft operator permit along with online permission artifacts for every flight were made mandatory under this new policy. Now this Quidditch Innovation Lab and Asteria Aerospace collaborated and developed A200 RPA system. This has been certified by DGCA and this is India's first NPNT compliant drone. Test flight was conducted in Tumkuru, Karnataka. ಈ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಏವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರೇಟ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಏವಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸರ್ಟನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಫೋರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಡ್ರೋನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಇದೆ, ನ್ಯಾನೋ ಡ್ರೋನ್, ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಡ್ರೋನ್, ಆ ಥರ ಸೈಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಲೆಸ್ ದೆನ್ 2 kg, 2 kgಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವೇಟ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಡ್ರೋನ್ಸನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇಟ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೈಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಪಡಿಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಂದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಷೇಧ ಇದೆ. ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು, ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಅಥಾರಿಟೀಸಿಂದ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೆಗೆಸಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. 2014ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ನಿಷೇಧ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ. ಅದನ್ನು ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ನಂತರ ಡ್ರೋನ್ಗಳ ಯೂಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಲಾಜಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮ್ಯಾಟೋಗ್ರಫಿ, ಛಾಯಾಗ್ರಹಣ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ 2018ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದ ಬ್ಯಾನ್, ನಿಷೇಧವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಹಾಕ್ತು. ಸರ್ಟನ್ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಡ್ರೋನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. 2018ನೇ ಇಸ್ವಿಯ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಕೆಲವು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಡ್ರೋನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು DGCA ಹತ್ರ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಹೊಸ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ವಯ ಆಗುವಂತೆ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರೋನ್ನ ಸಿದ್ಧಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕ್ವಿಡಿಚ್ ಇನ್ನೋವೇಷನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಸ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಏರೋಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಡ್ರೋನ್ನ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೈಟನ್ನು ತುಮಕೂರಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಇದು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಾರಿತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಅಟ್ ಅ ಫಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಪೇಸ್. This is Swiggy company. You all know about this company. Swiggy is India's largest and most valuable online food ordering and delivery platform. Anyone can order food online using this Swiggy mobile application. This company was founded in Bengaluru in the year 2014. And as of March 2019, Swiggy operates in more than 100 Indian cities. Now the current affair is Swiggy launched its own digital wallet. Name of that digital wallet is Swiggy Money. And Swiggy has partnered with ICICI Bank and launched this digital wallet, Swiggy Money. Users can avail many discounts and instant refunds if they make payment through this Swiggy Money. See, about ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank is India's multinational banking and finance services company, headquartered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. And it is the second largest bank in India in terms of assets and market capitalization. ICICI Bank headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Its registered office is in Vadodara, Gujarat. Next question is here. Karnataka government launched a portal to connect job seekers and employers on a common platform. What is the name of the platform? Options are here. Skill Connect Forum, Skill Karnataka, Kaushalya Karnataka, Kaushalya Connect Forum. Right answer is option A, Skill Connect Forum. Here is that news. Karnataka Chief Minister launched Skill Connect Forum. It's a portal that connects job seekers and employers on a common platform. Unemployed person will be imparted a skill and then enabled to get a job. This Skill Connect Forum portal provides information on available jobs. This is the homepage of Skill Connect. Any individual can register on this portal, and one should upload details of their qualifications, skill, assets, and other details. Similarly, companies looking for hiring specific skilled persons can also register on this portal, giving job description. If they find someone suitable for the specified job skill, then companies or industries can contact the job seekers directly, and vice versa. Portal will be a boon to youth seeking jobs, and it will avoid unemployment issues to a greater extent, is what government is saying. State government is trying to introduce amendments to key industrial and labor laws, mainly to improve ease of doing business and attract investors in the state. This will generate employment in the state. Ease of doing business means simplifications of rules and regulations, minimal government interference in obtaining license, permits, and other formalities that are required to be fulfilled before starting a business by anyone in our country. This is ease of doing business. Karnataka state government is putting efforts to improve ease of doing business that generates employment. Since we came across this term ease of doing business, let us know where our country, India, stands as per World Bank Index in ease of doing business. Please remember, ease of doing business index is published by World Bank. Okay, India's rank has gone up. It was 142 before. Now the ranking is 63. India stands at 63rd position out of 190 countries. This World Bank is headquartered in United States, Washington DC. World Bank is an agency. It provides financial assistance to nations for the development. There's a company called SAP India Private Limited. It is classified as non-government company and is registered at Registrar of Companies, Bengaluru. Now, this SAP India Private Limited, in partnership with NASSCOM, National Association of Software and Services Company, United Nations Development Program, and Pratham Infotech Foundation, has rolled out Global Bharat Program to digitalize MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises, by providing them access to global marketplace, digital skilling for workforce, and transforming business processes. Remember this Global Bharat Program to digitalize MSMEs. This point is important. History question is here. Please pause the video and try to answer this. The book titled History of the War of Indian Independence, which inspired a lot of Indians to fight against British for freedom. Who authored this book? Options are Subhash Chandra Bose, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Veer Savarkar, Lala Lajpat Rai. Right answer is option C, Veer Savarkar. Veer Savarkar is the author of this book, History of the War of Indian Independence. The news is here. BBMP or Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike decides to name flyover after Veer Savarkar. This name is in news in recent times because of the politicians. Let us know more about Veer Savarkar, who was associated with Indian freedom movement. His full name was Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, commonly known as Swatantra Veer Savarkar in Marathi language. He was born on 28th May 1883 in the village Bhagpur, Nasik, and died on 26th February 1966 in Bombay, now called as Mumbai. He was a freedom fighter, politician. He was a lawyer, social reformer, and formulator of philosophy of Hindutva. His father's name was Damodar Pant Savarkar and mother was Radhabai. He lost his parents at an early age. He was strongly influenced by his elder brother Ganesh, who was also known as Baba Rao. Veer Savarkar was prisoned by Britishers for 50 years. 50 years. And he was shifted to cellular jail in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. His famous slogan was Hinduize all politics and militarize Hindudom. He wrote a book titled History of War of Indian Independence. I have already mentioned this point. This book inspired a lot of Indians to fight against British for freedom. During his prison time, he wrote this ideological pamphlet known as Hindutva, Who is a Hindu? Hindutva, Who is a Hindu? This was his ideological pamphlet. He wrote during his prison time, and this was published by Savarkar's supporters. In the pamphlet, he described Hindu as a patriotic and proud inhabitant of Bharatvarsh and influenced several Hindus. Bharatvarsh means India. He also described several religions as one and same, as Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Hinduism. According to him, all these religions can support the creation of Akhanda Bharat, or United India, or Greater India. And one more important book, Kale Pani. In his book Kale Pani, he mentioned his cellular jail struggle of Indian independence, and he criticized Mahatma Gandhiji's politics and wrote a book titled Gandhi Gondal. In his book Gandhi Gondal, he criticized Mahatma Gandhiji's politics. Veer Savarkar's philosophy was no doubt, it was unique. He also worked against some India's social evils like caste discrimination and untouchability. He was against caste discrimination and untouchability. His books motivated youth, and because of his courageous behavior, he earned this title, Veer. And he came to be known as Veer Savarkar. Karnataka government has decided to name this newly built flyover at Yelahanka in Bengaluru after nationalist icon Veer Savarkar. It's a 400-meter long flyover. It was constructed under Nagarottana scheme at the cost of 34 crore rupees. Meanwhile, the opposition parties in the state, Congress and JDS parties, are opposing government's decision to name this flyover after Veer Savarkar. They are terming it as an insult to freedom fighters of the state. Our former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy attacked BJP, saying that there are many leaders hailing from the state, Karnataka state, who have contributed to the development of Karnataka, and naming Yelhanka flyover after Savarkar is an attempt to humiliate them. This was the statement given by former Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. And Siddaramaiah, former Chief Minister and leader of opposition. Siddaramaiah also said naming of flyover was an insult to freedom fighters of the land. And here is the statement given by Siddaramaiah. And defending the decision of the government, Yelhanka MLA S.R. Vishwanath said that there is nothing wrong in naming the flyover after freedom fighter who has contributed to the national movement. He said Veer Savarkar was a national icon who has jailed and suffered punishment for the sake of the country. Okay, one more information. There is one international airport in our country named after Veer Savarkar. This is that airport, Veer Savarkar International Airport, also known as Port Blair Airport. This is in Andaman Nicobar. Okay, thank you. All the best.